It's a delve-oriented quest. It's one of the daily quests. It's over in the Gold Coast, and it's part of the Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild special event, which ends on July 15th. Today is the 14th, so we have probably, about a day left of this. Let's see. I'm going to type a few things into the chat room real quick. Just doesn't have all that broadcast started stuff all over it, but I have to wait till it starts, so I apologize for this little interlude. Oops, here we go. And okay, very good. So there's a few things up there. So now we have something a little bit more interesting to look at in the chat window instead of some automated stuff. And I just went into the delve and should be getting in just a moment. So just waiting for everything to load through. Wait for it. Come on. It can do this. Really, it can. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we are in. So I'm just picking up a few things, because it's never too bad to have a few extra things, and picking up a sack and some bugs. I mean, if you have any idea how many torch bugs it takes to actually get a stack of torch bug thoraxes, it's kind of ridiculous. Alchemy bottles are always handy. We'll look at our map in a second. I just want to kill this thing because, it's fun. So there we go. Let's see. Alright, so it just gave us a big, large area, and we have to steal company ledgers. Looks like there are 3 of them in here. And with no real direction. So you can almost bet, it's going to be, at some point we'll have to kill the boss that's in here. But we'll get there whenever we get there. Gone through this more than a few times, so hopefully it won't be too painful. Here. Break. There we go. Oops. And you have to die too. There we go. Die, sucker! There, haha. I don't know why I like to say that, but I do. Oh well, okay, so flour can sometimes be a little bit difficult to come by. I mean, it looks like it's everywhere sometimes, but just the moment that you actually need some, it can become kind of difficult to find in this game. So I like to try and get it whenever I see it. Alright, so looks like there's one up there, which I cannot get to right now, at least not from this room. Yeah, it is not in this room, it's over there. Okay, so let's come around. Oops. Taking the bread and the bananas. Oh, pork. Looks yummy. Too bad it's not actually edible. Let's see. Okay. Coming around, and I want to kill these just because I can. Oh, looks like this was where the sky shard was. Of course, I've already more than gotten the sky shard from here. This tune has the majority of them. At one point, I will need to go through and finish out in a few areas, but and getting the rest of the sky shards. But this has predominantly been what I've been doing is a special event because it is a limited time, and I have all the time in the world to get sky shards later on. So. That was kind of wicked looking. It's like it just scooted out of there, just moved, Company ledger? Yep, got it. Okay. And we have another one over here. If you were an accounting firm and you kept your ledgers out like this, I think people would actually complain. See, coming through, just looking. Someone to kill. Okay, done. Whoops, you gotta die too. There we go. Okay, up, up, up. I don't want to sit down. I hate whenever you accidentally sit in a chair and you're like, no, and then you have to get up, and it's just kind of a pain. Okay, so to get into this, we are going the wrong way. We need to go this way. Oops. Basket. Awesome. Bread is like one of those really super useful things, and I have the purple food that I normally eat, but if I ever run out or I have a tune that I just, don't want to go and make it for, it's a good backup that I can just keep in the bank, and it gives me that little boost of health, and it helps. Of course, I really prefer my purple food, but hey. You do have those in between times. Okay, here we go. This is not what I meant to use, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. Apples. Grapes. Somebody's fighting something in the background. Oops. More apples. Okay, so where are we headed? There's nothing back there, so let's go this way. The only problem that you ever have is when there are tons of people running the same dungeons, or delves. These are technically delves. Sometimes it can be difficult because everybody wants to kill the same boss at the same time, and you have to wait for respawns of a boss. So there's the boss up there. So I'm actually being polite here, and hopefully this person will come up with me and not separately. There we go. Down and down. Okay. So we got a few things there. Gonna go ahead and... This is where I always get messed up. Okay. So I gotta come down here to get out. Alright. Okay, we are on our way out right now. And so the next thing we'll have to do is actually turn this quest in. So with those blades, a lot of it's just looking at the timing. I won't guarantee that I always get it right, but normally I can look at it and judge by that, by just looking at it when I need to go, and I just go for it. And when you stop, that's when you have problems. So now that I've said that, of course I'm going to mess up the next time I'm going to do it, but honestly, that's how I do it for real. See, and it just seems to work. Ooh, torch bug. Okay. This is... Oh, that's Velimdar. Okay, we got that, so that's why all those are empty. Makes sense. Alright. So now we just gotta turn this in. Oh boy, it looks like I read in the whenever I put in the title of this, it says Kumo good, because it should be common good. I will fix that as soon as I have finished streaming this, and so whenever you see it again, it will actually be correct, because, yeah, that does bother me. So we will get this. Okay. And checking to see where I have to turn it in at. Whoops. Am I still getting hit? No, I'm not. Okay. So, looking. Okay. So I'm not sure. So I'm going to come in here and, whoops, journal. Look at my quest. Here it is. That's where it shows me on the map. So it's actually an anvil. Okay. So whenever I come here, I can see where it's at. And we head out this way. But if you ever get lost in your doing a quest and you're not sure where the next step is, that is a very easy way to find out where it is you actually need to go. Okay. And this should be double rewards whenever I eventually get there to turn it in. Let's see. Is there a backdoor entrance? Yep, right over there. Okay, so I need to go this way. Yep, there we go. And admittedly, I am directionally challenged, so sometimes I'm constantly going back and looking at the map just to make sure I don't get twisted in my own mind. Of course, I am twisted, but that's not what I mean. But to figure out where I need to go and how to get there. Because sometimes, especially whenever you're in like a delve or something like that, the map can twist on you, and what you think is one way will actually be another way. So I just kind of got in the habit of doing this. Let's see, I'm just going to mount up. Okay, coming in here. Yep. And out here. Almost there. Alright, there we go. And go talk to this guy here.
What?
Of course I killed him. You're acting very strange. Of course he is.
What? I don't know what you mean. Nothing. Well, you see, if Iron Fang did break free from the gold coast.
Funny. Okay, so again, because it's a special event, we have double rewards, so we'll see what we get. We got a ring and boots. Oh joy. Okay, very good. And thank you everyone for watching, and I will speak with you later. I should be streaming again in just a little bit, and hopefully we'll be running some dungeons just a little bit later on tonight. So be well, and I will talk to everyone soon.
And scampered up.